Hey everybody, Angel here with Angel's Heavenly Remedies, and today we are here in this beautiful park with a wonderful waterfall behind us out in nature today with the wonderful Josie Jackson.
Hi!
Josie is here with us today. She's going to teach us a little bit about Qigong, which I know absolutely nothing about, but she made it sound so fabulous. I said, we have to learn more.
Yes.
So, Josie, I'm going to hand it over to you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you do this?
Awesome. Okay, so I am the owner of Xsintrik Services, where I do a lot of awesome stuff, and most of what I do is energetic work. Okay, so Qigong is an energetic practice. It's like a self-healing modality, and it's a Chinese thing. Okay, Reiki is Japanese, Qigong is Chinese, okay? Because a lot of people, you know, they think everything is just the same, and it comes from the same place. But for Qigong, I discovered it when I couldn't exercise the way that I wanted to. I can't have goals. I can't get in the gym and lift weights and all this and that. But I said, well, I've got to move my body, though. Like, I'm not a person that can just be stagnant. I gotta find something. I can't be the Karate Kid. I can't lift weights and just have gains and do squat challenges. So I stumbled upon Qigong. I love dance, and for me it reminds me of a type of dance, and it allows me to express myself and move my energy and get my energetic body circulating and clear some of the mess we pick up every day. It allows me to do that. And then, you know, after a while I was like, I like this. At first I just got into the movements. I didn't care about the information behind it. Okay, so I started.
If it feels good, just
do it. If it feels good, do it. Okay, your body is smarter than everything else around you. Okay, your body will tell you the truth, and it will tell you yes or no. So I realized that Qigong is very attached to your internal organs, the meridians, and all that good old Chinese medicine. Okay, like all the different movements and the different practices correlate to something inside of your body. Okay, so not only are you working on your aura, that energy outside of your body, because you do have a magnetic field of your own. It's not just the planet that has it, but you have one too. And you're working on that, but you're also working from the inside out as far as your organs are concerned. That's where we get that whole general health thing. You know, you're stimulating your organs to work properly and flow and do the stuff your body's supposed to do.
So is it the different movements are good for different organs?
Yeah,
or?
The
Okay.
different movements, they go along different meridian lines, and they stimulate different organs. Like one of my favorite moves is the metal move from the 5-element practice, because it really clears your solar plexus energy. And if you're having like digestive problems, things like constipation, or your food's just not really agreeing with you, that will also help to alleviate that situation when you're having tummy issues. So there's so much information, and this is why I have the Xsintrik Energy Healing Group, because I not only share videos, but I share links to text information as well for my readers out there. I'm not a reader. I don't like to read. I'll watch a video real quick. But there's lots of information within that group for you to learn what these movements do.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm excited to learn more about it. And by the way, you can see we're both wearing red. This was
not planned. Yes.
And this G on my hat, when my husband wears this hat, I wore it because it matched my red. But when he wears it, it stands for Georgia. When I wear it, it stands for greatness and gratitude.
Yes. So. And gratitude is a big deal, okay? You will feel it. Whenever you get into Qigong and you start doing the practice, by the end, some people, I mean, it depends on you, but I can tell you, you're just in a space where you're just happy that you did it. Like, it's like you give yourself something, and then you're so grateful for not only doing that for yourself, but everything around you. You're just like, I am grateful for everything in that moment. It's like, you know, taking a long hot bath and having your favorite food to eat, and it's like spoiling yourself. It is really good for you. You are healing yourself, you know.
That's awesome. Well, why don't we show a little bit about, you know, the movements, what it is, how you do it. Now, before we do that, is this something anybody can do, or
yes, you can do it sitting down. You know, there are modifications, okay? So you don't have to think that you can't do it just because you may be physically disabled. And even for the hearing impaired or any other kind of disability, we learn in different ways, and you can learn this. You don't have to, even somebody who wouldn't be able to see, with assistance from somebody else moving their body for them, they will learn it, and they will be able to implement it on their own just from, you know, having the assistance, because a lot of this practice is about feeling and receiving. It's not really intellectual, and your body will start to remember, you know, and if it's for you, if this practice is for you, most likely you have some kind of connection to it from a past life or something, and your body will remember, and it'll just get into it as if you already knew how to do it anyway.
Well, thank you. Why don't you go ahead and show us a little bit about, you know, what it is that you do, and I'll come alongside you and see if I can.
We're gonna show you guys how to Qigong. We'll be right back, loves. Okay. Okay. So we're back. Let's make sure we're in the frame. I don't want to be too far away from you guys, and I'm gonna step over here. I'm gonna show you a really easy general health movement. This is for your overall general health, okay? And just bear with me. This is called gathering energy from the universe. We do this before we do any of our practices. So this is not the move. We're just gonna gather energy from the universe. And we need one arm, we need arms distance apart. So you may wanna just step back or move forward, either one. That way you stay in the frame. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna start with our feet hip distance apart. And on an inhale, because you want your movements to follow your breath, not the other way around. On an inhale, you're gonna bring your arms up. And on an exhale, you're just gonna let them fall forward. And you want your knees to be soft, not locked. Inhale. And exhale. Always support your body by activating your thighs. Last one, we're going to inhale. And exhale. I want to stress to you the importance of keeping your knees slightly bent, getting your butt and your thighs activated to hold yourself up. Because if you lock your knees, you also block the flow, and you don't want to do that. You want to benefit, okay? And also another good tip is to do this barefoot in the grass if you can, because you also get major grounding, okay? Now we're going to get into that move. This is one of the moves from the 8 brocades practice, okay? We're going to stand with our feet hip distance apart, okay? And we are going to take our hands and we're going to bring them up like if we are pulling energy up from the earth. Just bring your hands up in front of your body like this. You're inhaling, okay? Once you get to eye level, turn your hands around and put them together and keep inhaling all the way up. And then exhale down. And then naturally, you're going to inhale and do that movement again. You're inhaling again. turning your hands, interlocking your fingers on that inhale, then exhaling down. Okay? We're going to do one last time. Inhaling, bringing that energy up from the earth. Turn your hands, interlock your fingers, palms facing the sky. Then exhale back down. And that is one of the movements from the 8 brocades that is going to promote general health. It's going to get your energy circulating. It's going to get you ready for whatever you need to be ready for. And it'll help when you feel anxiety. It's also helpful for if you need to ground and you can't get outside. It's also, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. When you can't meditate, if you're in a situation where you can't meditate, Qigong helps you. Like if your brain is too busy, if you do the Qigong movements, they are a modality of active meditation. So you don't always have to, actually sit still and meditate. But that is my little Qigong spill.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time with us today. Thank you for showing us how to get our energy flowing. And that was really interesting what you said at the end about the meditation, because I'm one that I know that they say that it's really good to meditate and clear your mind to reduce stress and things like that. And I try, but the brain chatter, my head never stops. You see, I'm a talker, and so I guess my brain just follows suit, and it talks more than I do.
Yeah, and we all have that issue. It's all about observation. It's instead of actually trying to stop yourself from thinking, you need to observe your thoughts and allow them, because they'll stop on their own. A lot of meditation is about surrendering. It's about not having control and just allowing. And we're not good at that. We have to practice,
I like to be in control of everything in my body.
We want to feel secure all the time, but it's okay. It's okay. For information on how to find me, I'm everywhere. I'm on Instagram at Xsintrik, XS as in Sam, INTRIK. I spelled eccentric in an eccentric way on purpose. It's spelled with an X. So, Xsintrik on Instagram, Xsintrik Life, LYFE on Twitter. On Facebook, it's Xsintrik Services. That's my Facebook page. And Xsintrik Healing, or Xsintrik Energy Healing on Facebook is the group for all of this good energetic stuff.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
You're
welcome.
wonderful.
Yay, thank you. And good luck in Winter Park.
Bye, loves.
See you later.